swish. No, I'm ballin', check the follow through. Still came through the lane like Vince Carter do. Got this thing on the string, I'm like Uncle Drew. Clay Thompson, how they run and shoot. Like swish. This for the city, for the family. They know the towns on my back like Carl Anthony. Swish.
All right. Yeah. Welcome everybody to Ballgame Banter episode 7. We in here. Y'all know how it go. I'm your host, Tony Ducks. We got my co-host, Big Goat. He logging in right now.
Big Goat
in the building. We're gonna have a good show for y'all. Y'all see he hype already. He ready. And so we decided to start all our shows off with that song Swish. Just our kind of like our little intro song that was created by myself, Tony Ducks, and my brother FMF Grizz. And make sure y'all go check that out on all streaming platforms if y'all fuck with that. Give me a like, give me a listen, give me a share. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, on today's show, Monday show, again, episode 7, we got a good lineup for y'all. We got Ant-Man Saves USA. We're going to speak about the Sha'Carri Richardson win.
Sha'Carri.
It's not Sha'Carri?
Nah, Sha'Carri.
Okay, Sha'Carri. I apologize. We got Zion. Is he finally taking basketball serious? We got Dame. Is he fed up with the Blazers? We got our NFL division breakdown talk. We're going to talk a little bit about the Undisputed. Are they doing a revamp on it? If y'all haven't been following the news, y'all can catch it right here. We got our What Happened to That Boy segment that we do every Monday. So y'all stay tuned for that to find out who is today's feature for that segment. We got the Stephon Diggs one out of Buffalo. We got, are the Colts going to trade JT or not? And to end the show out, we got our best moment of the week. And, we got some music in between for y'all that's listening on AMP. And we appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Again, everybody, if you on YouTube watching this, we appreciate you for tuning in. If you on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you hear podcasts at, we appreciate y'all checking us out too. But to our AMP family, thank you once again for popping up and showing love to us. We appreciate it. Anything you want to say before we get into our first segment?
Welcome and thank you for listening.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So, like I said, we're going to start off with a little bit of NBA talk. And the only thing that's been going on with basketball, well, not necessarily NBA, but basketball, has been the FIBA USA games. And their USA finally did their last tune-up exhibition game, which was against Germany and was it in Abu Dhabi, if I read that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. And Ant-Man saved the day for us. We was losing, and Ant-Man led the charge for us to come back and take the game. He had 34 points, 11 of 21 shooting from the field, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 8 for 8 at the free throw line. And he only played 34 minutes. So 34 minutes, 34 points. I think he did pretty good. And like I said, he led an 18-0 run in the fourth quarter to help us get that W against Germany, who I think is probably going to be the best team with everybody being hurt. A lot of people Jamal Murray being hurt in Canada, Antetokounmpo not playing for Greece. It's not too many teams that we got to look out for. I think Germany still kind of got
Wagners, they got Schroeder.
Right. So they still got their NBA players. Nobody's been out or hurt or anything. Canada still got Shea. They just don't got Jamal Murray. They still got the rest of the people. They just ain't got Shea. But for Canada, RJ Barrett been stepping up. I'm not even sure how my boy been playing. What's my light skinned boy with the cornrows?
Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks. I'm not even sure how he been playing. I just been seeing pictures of him on the ground, on the floor, like he fell or something. But I don't know. But I think that's going to be our only competition, probably Canada or Germany. Like I said, we had to come back to beat Germany and score and have Anthony Edwards to lead an 18-0 run in the fourth quarter for us to take that W. Even though it was an exhibition game, it was still kind of, a check, like a measuring stick. Yeah, that's what we got for the FIBA. Did you watch any of the games? Did you catch that one on Saturday at 12?
Yeah. I caught the fourth quarter.
The 18 comeback?
Yeah.
Okay. So was it all Anthony Edwards or who else was helping?
No, they had Reeves. Reeves is up in there playing his defense. He pretty much with the dagger dump. But Ant was out there. He really took over. Like it was the Ant-Man show.
Thanks. I can't wait to see what he gonna do during the season.
Your boy ain't
who?
B.I.
Oh. He's even logging minutes, man. Like I don't even see him like playing that much, like logging that many minutes when I look up the stats and stuff.
Because he ain't performing. You ain't performing, you don't get that burn.
I mean, it's hard to put him in when you got. They said what Jalen Brunson went 100% from the field the game before last. Like, I mean, when people putting up stats like that and having good games like that, you got to reward them for the good games. So I don't think
he's supposed to be the vet.
I don't think he out there trying to do too much. He ain't trying to get hurt for the season. He knows Zion might be coming back. He ain't trying to get hurt.
Mm.
And Brandon Ingram don't really care. He play like, for real, his style of basketball is like he don't really care. The only time if I feel like he care is when I see him in the playoffs with the Pelicans. Any other time, even at Duke, it didn't seem like he gave a fuck. He just trying to make it to the NBA. Team USA don't seem like he gave a fuck. He's just trying to play on the squad.
I mean, that's just his demeanor. His demeanor is just like whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know. He should get some playing time once the actual games start, though. He might step it up, but like I said, like I'm not gonna put him over Ant-Man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put him over Paolo. Well, I might put him over Paolo, but it's just hard to see where he gonna fit in at because he not gonna play no 4. He only gonna play the 3. So it just depends on where they gonna put him at. But it seemed like Austin Reeves been balling, Jalen Brunson been balling, Ant-Man been balling. I've been hearing good things about Paolo, just not in the game, just like doing the practices and the scrimmages. I don't know what he's been doing in the games, but I heard he's been looking good in the practices and the scrimmages. That Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. But those are the only players that I've been hearing about.
Not a game. Practice.
Yeah, for Paolo, yeah, practice. But that's where it starts, man. You act like you ain't play ball coming up as a kid. That's where it starts. It start in practice. You got to show them what you got in practice.
Come on, man. I'm supposed to be the franchise player.
Ain't no franchise player in U.S. basketball.
Man, never mind, man. You don't get
it. Nah, I know what you're trying to say. I'm just trying to combat that shit. But yeah, he gonna do good once they actually start the meaningful games. I think he should step it up. It'll be better. But yeah, that's what we got for anything you want to touch on before we get to these songs and move on to the next segment?
Nah, not really.
Not really. All right. Well, if anything else happened, during FIBA basketball, we'll definitely, let y'all know. When we go to the next show. But anyway, we got some music coming up for y'all. We got some Derez Deshaun, Hold Me Down. and some Ty Dolla Sign and Key Wayne, Go Without Her. That's one of my favorite songs. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to that. Both of these one of my favorite songs. So y'all know who put this on the list. But stay tuned, and we'll be right back. And we back. That was, if you're listening on AMP, that was Derez Deshaun, Hold Me Down, and Ty Dolla Sign and Key Wayne, Go Without Her. And we back with our next segment, episode 7 of Ballgame Banter. And we're going to touch a Big Goat, going to give us a little bit of background on the Sha'Carri. How you said?
Yeah, Sha'Carri.
Yeah, Sha'Carri race.
Yeah, so she back. You know, she wasn't able to be in the Olympics and all that after the marijuana test that pop positive. But ever since then, you know, she being back on track to, you know, prove all the doubters, all the haters wrong.
And she had a good reason. She had a good reason. Now, you going through some mental health. She had a good reason. She going through some mental health stuff. Some people take it worse than others. Some people, you know, take it further than others and right. Commit suicide. Some people just drink. Some people hit the blunt. You know what I'm saying? Deal with their issues. Like in my book, she get a pass for me. So
yeah. So today, they had the World Athletics Championship, and she ran 1065 and 100-meter, and she, you know, beat everybody. And she was in the outside lane too. So she said she gonna be humble. She said she not back, she better, and she gonna continue to be better.
That's what's up.
It's good that she back. You know, like she unapologetically her, and you know we need more people like that.
Right. Do you know how it works? Like how as far as like what made her get the outside lane? Was she like last or something, or she what decides if you get the inside rather than the outside lane?
I don't know, because all I know is like I seen her she ran a few other, you know, 100 meters and she was winning. So I don't know how that's decided, to be honest, but apparently, you know, it's harder, I guess.
Yeah, I was just wondering because they kept making it seem like
I quit track after one day, so I don't know all the, you know, tricks of the trade.
Facts. I ran track maybe 7th grade in middle school, and I thought I was fast, and then I got smoked, and I quit track. My boy smoked me, and like it was like I thought I could run a 40, I got smoked. I thought I could run 100, I got smoked. I definitely won't run in no hurdles, so I was like, damn, I'm gonna quit the track team then. And my coach, he was like, well, you know, we need somebody to run the mile. Could you run the mile? And the reason I wanted to be on the track team because, like, you know, I had played basketball during the season, and I just wanted to do another sport. Plus, it was a lot of girls I had liked that was on the track team. And so, you know, we took the same bus. We rode all the same events. I got to hang out with the chicks or whatever. We just didn't
get smoked.
Shit, I didn't care. The girls ain't care neither, nigga. They ain't give a damn if I was getting smoked or not. As long as I was in the bleachers talking that shit, that's all they cared about. But yeah, man, I ran the mile, and I remember my first time running the mile. I remember this white boy with red hair. His name was Dustin, and I'm running, and you know, like, you know, they tell you, you know, don't run with your head down, but that's, you know, after I get tired, I'm running with my head down. I'm just looking down at the track. And then all of a sudden I can hear, come on, hurry up, come on, hurry up. And I look up in the stands and my team is like, come on, come on. And I look up and I see the white dude with the red hair. And I'm like, oh shit, he about to beat me. So I'm like, I'm running fast and I'm trying to like, I'm catching up. I still got a lap to do. And like, so I'm trying to run as fast as I can, but I'm tired as hell. And I reached the finish line. My boy, he beat me to the finish line by like maybe a couple steps. And I'm like, all right, well, we still got one more lap to go. So I'm still running and I pass him, but I look back and he stopped running. And I'm like, oh shit, I won this shit. Then when I finished the race, come to find out, I came in like fourth. My boy had lapped me and everybody else, everybody else had lapped me. I'm like, yo, I thought I won this shit because I thought I was the only one in front with still a lap left, but everybody had finished their lap. They lapped me. I didn't even know it. I was looking down. So after that, my coach was like, let's try the half a mile. I was like, yeah, I tried the half a mile and I still was coming in like, I ain't getting no more than like third place. Like, I was like, yo, bro, I can't really do this shit. But I never quit because all of the girls was on the team. So I was out there, damn, you know, running my ass off. Them not placing, you know what I'm saying? Not getting no medals, but I was out there. But I wasn't fucking with the hurdles. My homie did the hurdles, and he on everything. He failed every time. Every time he failed, every time. So I'm like, yo, I'm not fucking with the hurdles. I'm not fucking with the hurdles. Ain't no way. But yeah, shout out to all of the people that run track. You gotta be real conditioned for that. But they say when I looked it up, it say the middle lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6. They normally have a much smoother turn. It's easier to stay in the flow of your stride, and you can see who is around you. But in the outside lanes, lane 7 and 8, they have a wide turn, and that can hurt some runners with shorter strides. I'm not sure exactly. It's not saying when I look it up exactly why she was placed in the outside lane, but testament to her. She had the hardest lane, and she still won the race and did it in record time, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, and I don't know, like, because it's 100 meter. I don't know if the lane really matters, but some people was making a big deal about it. So I just threw that.
I mean, well, all the reports just kept saying that she did a record time, but they kept saying in the outside lane, and everything I read said in the outside lane, in the outside lane. So right. I'm like, what is it up with? What's up with
it must be something. But I thought, they all just running straight. It ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what
I got to turn or nothing, but I don't know. Like I said, I did track for a day, and I was like, this is too much damn running. I can't do this shit.
What'd you run? What they had you running?
I did hurdles because I could jump.
Okay. You ever fall?
Nah, I ain't never fell.
You ever win?
I told you I quit.
I know. The one day you win anything.
This was practice.
Oh. Then you ain't run no hurdles then. You practiced on the hurdles.
Yeah. Right. That's what I would have did because that's what I was the best at. Shit.
So how you know you was the best? I asked you, did you win? You said you ain't never run. How you know you was the best?
I won because I'm like that.
Oh, all right. I forgot. You just a supreme athlete.
Yeah, that's right.
Facts. Well,
but it was just too much. I can't. My mom used to run track, so she tried to get me into that, and I was just like running all these damn laps, running these bleachers, and I'm just like, are we gonna do anything else? Right. That's just too much running for me.
I'm like, when I finish, I'm trying to get some shots up, coach. What's going on?
Right. Like, basketball court right there.
I know. What are we doing over here? Conditioning and shit. If I gotta eat one more orange in this motherfucker, coach. Stop, man. But yeah, shouts out to her. Track ain't for everybody, man. Track is not for everybody.
Right.
Boy, all sports not for everybody, yo. I ain't even gonna lie. Like track, that shit used to have me winded. Football, I had to stop playing football because I got the wind knocked out of me too many times. I'm like, yo, this not for me. It's gonna fuck up my basketball career. I had to stop. But yeah, shouts out to her, man. You know, keep proving your doubters wrong. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the Olympics next year. So hey, go ahead and get that gold.
Make sure you clean this time, baby girl.
Yeah, for sure. Because them endorsements gonna go through the roof.
Yep. So you got to stop at least, I would say 40
Might be
days. Say
for real.
30. Go ahead, give it 40 days. Olympics might do something crazy, some crazy. Matter of fact, just stop for the hair test your ass. You know, that's
shit.
You already got it on your record.
Go, bro. She might be able to get that movie deal.
Shit, she get gold, they gonna test her for PEDs.
Oh yeah, you already know they gonna test her for everything.
Everything.
Don't eat no poppy seed bagels. Don't do none of that. We don't want no abnormalities on this jump. I don't give you no motherfucking reason for them to try to, discredit the skills.
Thanks. Because we definitely rooting for you. Yeah. So hopefully you do your thing when the Olympics come back up. But shouts out to you for continuing to break records and to being, like you said, like not coming back, not just coming back, but being better when you came back and showing people that you belong there in the first place. So,
and she was only interviewing with the black journalists and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She told everybody else no thank you.
Shouts out to her. Cause you know we got her
Ballgame Banter.
We supporting her. You know what I'm saying? We supporting her. Ain't no other show on AMP talking about her win right now. You know what I'm saying? They all just playing music. Nah, but all right. So yeah, that was it. That's what we have for the Sha'Carri.
Yeah, Sha'Carri. That's right.
I'm always call her Sha'Carri. I'm sorry. Sha'Carri winning the 100-meter in record time. We're going to get into some music, and then next up, we got a little bit of talk about Zion and Dame. So y'all stay tuned and, drop something in the chat. Let us know you in the building. We'll be right back. Yeah. That was Takeoff, or Patty Cake off of Takeoff. I'm sorry, off of Quavo new album, Rest in Peace to Takeoff. Big rest in peace to Takeoff. And that was Young Thug and Drake, Oh You Went. And we back with our next segment on episode 7, Ballgame Banter, where we're gonna talk a little bit about Zion Williamson and is he really taking basketball serious now? So for those who haven't seen the new shocking pictures, Zion he took all that fat off and made all of that muscle. He really looks like now he really looks like my boy from Class Act, the bully. You know what I'm saying? The swole nigga with everybody keeps saying Zion look like from the Kid and Play movie. Yeah. So my boy is swole. Now the reports is saying, should we thank Mariah Mills for this new Zion transformation, or should we thank, his trainers and his training staff? So if y'all haven't been in the news or the sports news, Zion, like a month ago, he was basically going viral because porn star or adult film actress, if you want to be politically correct, Mariah Mills had just been going crazy on him via like social media. He had announced that he was having a baby with another girl, and she just started exposing him, like posting text messages and all kind of stuff. And basically after that happened, they said that Zion just been in the gym. He been working. We don't know if it's, he trying to get Mariah back. he trying to attract some more adult film stars, or if he just getting right because he got a baby and he know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're responsible for this kid, so you need to get on your shit. What you think it is?
I think it's gotta be that, all this drama that he been dang, all this drama that been going on with Mariah Mills and the back and forth, her baby moms, her just keep on going, posting stuff every day, like all that. And then on top of that, the fact that he ain't been playing. You know what I'm saying? Like he only played like, I don't know, 30-40% of his games that, he were possible for him to play in.
Yeah.
So I feel like, being a big distraction like that and going through all that, all your business being out in the front street like that, that caused him to refocus and like, all right, yo, like, what am I gonna be? Am I gonna be this, NBA quote unquote star that, is out here doing all this stuff that's not gonna get me another contract, you know what I mean? It's gonna get me traded out of here? Or am I gonna refocus, regroup, and get in the gym and then do everything I can to be the best player I could be? So I mean, I feel like all that stuff with Mariah really got him refocused. So I mean, I guess we could thank her.
Well, they said
She said she was eating right and all that anyway. So
she said what?
she said she had him eating right.
She probably did. He seemed like he'd do like them text messages that I read. It seemed like he'd do anything for the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he got caught. He got caught at Duke with the white girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I remember that. That was such a. You're so beautiful.
right, like, how many times my boy gonna get caught? He ain't got no game, so all he doing is like, I pay for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I gotta do? Niggas with no game, they go to extreme measures just to get some. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like real niggas, they like, nah, we ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell nah, hell nah.
All bad look.
Right. But they said the most games he's ever played in his 4 years so far was 29 games out of what's an 82 game season, and he's always been getting hurt ever since Duke.
Once he came in the league hurt.
Yeah, he came in the league hurt
on a minute restriction.
Yep. So it's just that his upside, like that's what people keep looking at, his upside. Like he definitely a 20 and 10 guy anytime he step on the floor. So
they definitely play better, when he out there. Like,
and that's a fact.
They a better team.
Yep. For me though, I don't think it was the Mariah Mills joint. I think he been doing that since he been in the league. It's just Mariah's the only person that exposed him. Probably because he was telling her that good shit.
Been doing what?
Been paying bitches to fuck since he been in the league.
I thought you was talking about like getting his body right and shit.
Nah. As soon as he got that bag, he went straight down the Hay Street and got down. If y'all ain't from Fayetteville, y'all ain't gonna get that. But he went straight down to the little joint, and he paid for something, or he went straight on the internet like, I'm Zion Williamson. You know what I'm saying?
He went straight to the DMs. Like,
right. Straight to the DM. Like, where are you at? He ain't buy his mama a house first. He went straight to the DMs. but I don't think that it was that. To me, for me, I think it was like having a baby that really changed him. Like, bro, you're gonna be out the league if you don't get your shit together. Then how you gonna pay for all of this stuff that you want to pay for your baby? What's gonna happen is, because your baby moms know you got money, you know what I'm saying? If you get out the league because you can't stay healthy, you know what I mean? You ain't conditioning, you ain't eating right, and you end up being out the league, then of course she gonna leave your ass. You ain't Zion Williamson with no money no more. You just lame ass Zion from South Carolina again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so of course she gonna leave your ass. You know what I'm saying? You better get your body right, keep making this money, get in the gym, eat right, you know what I'm saying? So you can do whatever you got to do for your child. Like, I feel like just having a kid in general just make people like mind state change and well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but majority of people, you know what I mean, it made them change. Like
I
I
don't
know
know. They get you fatter too, though.
you said what?
They get you fatter too, though.
The kids,
Yeah, you get that dad bod.
but not if your job is to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
for me, like
some people fall off.
I don't know. Like for me, when I had a kid, it was like, yo, whatever you got to do. If you got to work 2 jobs just to make sure all of this stuff is taken care of, then you got to work 2 jobs. If my job was, if I got a job at Planet Fitness or something, they like, yo, you got to come in here work out every day. You want to get paid at least for an hour, and that's where I'm gonna be at least for an hour working out every day to make sure I got this money for my kid. So I'm gonna think like he thinking like I would.
He already said.
Said what?
Nah. I said he already got the contract, so and that NBA bag guaranteed. So if
Yeah,
you want another one, that's a different story. But hey,
well,
right.
but then he had a clause in his contract that he can't be above a certain weight.
I don't know.
I heard that he had something in his contract,
but I think like after we had heard that, like maybe they fell back off that, but I'm not sure. I gotta look that up.
and I also heard like somebody like Zion, if need be, like you getting weight checks, like all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like they weight checking you all the time, because if you're not meeting the weight, then they can fine you, right? So like I had heard that from another NBA player that was like, he would get like random weight checks all the time.
So he must keep some of his weight and body fat percentage below 295.
Okay. So yeah, get your ass in that gym, boy, or you losing money. You know what I'm saying?
Not the guaranteed money in his contract decreases.
But they can like even though let's say you got your contract.
However, that doesn't mean his checks get smaller. So long as the checks are coming, he receives the full max amount. So whatever the hell that means.
I don't think that there's nothing that the team can do just because he signed a contract. I think there's something in the contract saying like how like in the NFL, if you don't play this game, then you don't get this game check. You feel me? Like you still got your contract, but if you don't play in this game, then you don't get a game check.
Who said that?
They get paid for like per game type job. They get a check on a per game.
Yeah, but if I'm on the team, I get the check. Nobody say I got to play. I'm on the team.
No, let's say
I'm on the team.
I'm not saying you're not playing because you injured or we just ain't put you in the game. I'm saying if you something happened to where you get disciplined and you don't play that game, then that costs you a game check.
Sometimes.
All right, well, that's what I'm saying. It got to be something in his contract like that. You know what I'm saying? So you better get his ass in the gym. He want this bread. But yeah, my boy looking crazy swole, like crazy swole. Y'all gotta look these pictures up.
Ain't nothing but baby oil and full shot.
Nah, then his arms look way bigger. His arms look huge, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, his arms look huge. But they better. He 6'8", 250, 260.
All right, so this is what it say, right? It say the much discussed weight clause in Zion Williamson's 5-year, $193 million max contract extension will only cost him money in the unlikely event the Pelicans waive him. So they would have to cut him for him not to get his money. But so it's really like a suggestion. You know what I'm saying? It ain't either they unless they cut him, they can't really, recoup the bread.
Well, it sounds like they still got the upper hand. You failed on weight checks 3 times in a row, buddy. You on the waivers. We ain't got to pay you nothing, right?
Let's say, I'm fat, but he was still doing shit while being fat. Now, if he gets hurt again and he's fat, then it's a different story.
I don't know. I just I just think it was the kid, man. I don't think it was Mariah Mills that got him in the gym or none of that. How this bitch gonna make you?
That's a part of it, bro. Like, you gotta realize how he was contacting her, like, yo, can you please chill? Like, oh, please, like, this is too much. Like that shit got a motherfucking how you know, something clicking in your head, like, all right, yo, like, this shit is really like not only messing with me, but it's messing with my family. You know what I'm saying? Messing with my baby moms and shit. You know, she over here carrying this baby. So it's like, all right, now I got to really like buckle the fuck down. Because if it wasn't a thing, he wouldn't be out there hitting her ass up like, oh, please stop.
I only think he was having a music fiend. I only think he was doing that because look how bad he was looking. Like, he was just having a baby shower. During the baby shower, she going off on social media in a rant. Like, imagine how his baby mom's parents and her family looking at that man now. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this then popped up. Like, that's trouble with your baby mom. She just about to have a baby. You know how they say about all of the stress on her and stuff like that could be bad for the baby. Duh, I'm gonna tell you to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you doing? I'm not fucking with you. You about to have my baby moms be stressed the fuck out, which can affect my baby. Like, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, I don't think it was like, man, she put my business on the internet. Let me go ahead and lift these weights. Damn, get straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was nothing like that. It is what it is. That white girl,
every time my name come up, it's gonna be attached to her, right? Unless I ball. That's the only thing that cancels out distractions. If you ball.
No, people eventually get over it.
Bro, no, they don't.
Yes, they will.
They do not get over shit. People do not get over shit, bro, unless you ball.
Bro, what do we say
about Deshaun Watson?
You said what?
What do we say about Deshaun Watson? Like, unless he balls, like, that shit just gonna keep piling on.
But Deshaun Watson is different. This got sexual assault cases. This nigga just got a estranged side chick that just keep opening her fucking mouth. That shit ain't gonna make niggas go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. That shit ain't gonna make me go to my 9 to 5. Just shut the fuck up. It's gonna make me drive over to your crib and goddamn cuss your ass out in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna make me send my sister over there to beat your ass if you don't shut the fuck up. It ain't gonna make me.
Honestly, if this man is over here trying to change her zip code, then she not just, you know, some floozy to him. He over here trying to buy her a house and shit so she can be closer.
But he ain't do it.
This nigga was sending this. I forget how much he said, you know, he was sending her, but this man was sending her mad bread. Like, she was really a part of his life.
I believe that. I believe that was hush money. I got my own family over here, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm paying you. I'm buying you shit. Shut the fuck up.
Right. So now my team is asking me what's up with this. So now it's becoming more, because this is not just some internet hoo ha ha shade room blah blah. This is cutting into my job now. How? You got the owner and the GM and all these people asking me what's up with this. How? That's how. What you mean how?
How, nigga? It's just like a motherfucking, if your baby mama start flipping out on you, then what the fuck can you do about that? So the GM gonna be like, why your baby mama tripping? No, nigga, this shit happened. Nigga, what the fuck you gonna meet? What the fuck?
They gonna be like that because they invested $193 million in you. Why would they not be like that?
What does that got to do with a fucking side chick? Nothing. They not worried about that. They not worried about that. If anything, they worried about that side chick keeping him away from the gym, nigga. They not worried about that. They not worried about the side chick saying shit on social media.
You making my point.
No, your point. You said your point was the chick was saying all of this, so it's making him get in the gym. What I'm saying is, who gives a fuck what she talking about? That's not making him get in the gym.
The team does if they gotta have a whole damn meeting about it.
When did they have a meeting? I ain't see no reports about them having a meeting about Zion Williams.
You ain't in phone, nigga. I'm in the league.
Send me the link. Send me the link, nigga.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because I done looked up everything. I'm a Duke fan. I follow everybody from Duke. I ain't seen nothing about this shit. And then when a white girl happened in Duke, that nigga ain't get in the gym for that shit, even though he was looking stupid on campus. You think he was in the gym more?
Nobody cares about her, bro. That was a little 10-second video.
Little 10-second video. It was still happening at Duke on campus. He was still on campus. He's not no popular, NBA star that can just go live wherever the fuck he wants to. No, he's on campus. He still has to go to classes. So what the fuck?
Damn class.
This shit is not going. If that shit happened to you, you can be like, damn, well, let me go ahead and go to work and get my shit together. No,
I'm not Zion.
It ain't gonna down. I'm telling you, it was the bababy that made this nigga like I'm about to get on my shit.
It was the baby that made her tee up on his ass and ruin his shit.
It was probably other bitches. She was just the only one that came out and said something. You think he paying her that? You think he ain't got another joint on retainer in another city? He probably paying mad bitches.
Maybe not. We don't know.
I bet you he is. Nigga that can't get no buns like that, he gotta pay for them. Then if you gotta pay for him, then he probably going everywhere paying for it. Shit like damn lunch and dinner. Just go pick that shit up. Just what you feel like today, goddamn. Money is not an issue, goddamn. I'm gonna slide in his DM real quick. What you talking? You need 5K, 10K? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Need a house. What we talking about?
A house? Oh, you need a house? That ain't nothing. You need a house? That ain't nothing. I'll get you a house. But you gonna have to shut the fuck up, though. That's all she wants. She just want the house. He buy the house, she'll shut the fuck up. He ain't got to get in the gym. He just got to buy the house. Keep buying her the shit. She'll shut the fuck up. She act like you wanted to marry me. We were supposed to have our own baby. Like, bitch, you did not really want that. You just wanted the nigga to give you the bag. Stop playing. All this shit is about the bag. I had him eating right, bitch. No, you didn't. You had him eating them buns. That's what you had him eating, them buns. Talking about, I had him eating good salads and it. They won't eat none of that shit. He was still a fat ass nigga. He was eating them buns. That's what he was eating. But anyway, enough of goddamn my boy from Class Act, Zion.
He in the gym because of it. He trying to get everybody motherfucking mind off of her by balling. Because if he don't ball, that's the first thing people gonna say.
First thing people gonna say is Mariah Mills came out.
They gonna say, EOD, that's what Mariah Mills, blah, 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 blah. Oh, he got another jump, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's how you shut the Mariah Mills stuff down. You pay another one.
It's bigger than her though. It's not like her, but it's the actions behind, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if it ain't Mills, it's just gonna be like, okay, well, who is, causing Zion to miss games now? Let's check to see who he's following. It's always gonna be something. But unless he balls, then it's like, okay, well, he must be, you know what I'm saying? Who cares what he's doing because he's balling?
Okay. Anyway, so we got Dame Lillard. Is he about to get traded? He finally unfollowed the Portland Trail Blazers from his social media or his IG finally, and follow Udonis Haslem from the Heat. So everybody's basically just saying like, what's gonna be his next tactic? Is he gonna go as far as James Harden and then call out the GM of the Blazers? I don't think Dame that type of nigga to do that. I think that's some James Harden shit. You know what I'm saying? James Harden. People like James Harden, Kyrie Irving, them motherfuckers, they'll call out, you know what I mean, people. But I don't think Dame Lillard gonna call nobody out.
He reposted some dude today on his IG that was like, yo, because he just dropped the album. And it was like, man, we ready for your music in Miami. And he reposted the dude on his IG.
Like how China bought them what 50,000 bottles of James Harden wine. That nigga's still not gonna play for y'all. Thank you for the 300,000, but I'm still not about to go play no year in no motherfucking China.
Yeah,
I go play a year in Saudi.
I think they keep him because it's like it's like the same thing with James Harden. Like, bro, I'm not about to just give you away. Like, I don't care. I don't care who you want to play for. Like, I'm not just about to give you away for peanuts on the dollar. Like, that just don't make sense. That's just not good business.
And the trades are so bad. I think the only trade that makes sense to me is you gotta do a three team trade and swap out James Harden and Dame Lillard. They ain't got to go to each other team, but
it's just one trade proposal. Hold on.
I think it's only right. Like I think Dame should go to the 76ers. I think he'll be good there. They can get rid of Joel because Joel gonna be mad because Dame gonna have the ball all the time. They can get a good trade piece for Joel, and keep it pushing. I think James can go to goddamn whoever the third team is. He can go there. Or send his ass to the Blazers. I'm sure Daryl Morey will be happy with sending that nigga to the Blazers because he ain't got no trade clause. You disrespect me. You disrespect me in China, my boy. I'm sending your ass to goddamn. I'm sending you to the Hornets, nigga. Stop fucking playing with me. Who y'all want to give me? I'll take Miles Bridges for. Give me Miles Bridges. I give y'all James Harden.
Bro, like we really, we could make that trade, man. Like we got mad pieces for real.
Who? The Hornets?
The Hornets, yeah.
Man, look, I just saw a report today that said they have never played a Christmas game ever.
Yeah, like that's facts.
They that sorry. I can't believe I live out here too, man. It's so depressing, man, going to the games. Yo, we be all hyped third quarter, then that fourth quarter come, people start packing their shit up. Goddamn. That shit be empty by the last 2 minutes. That shit be empty as fuck. It's just so sad, bro. We don't need, and then niggas don't even play. And then the sad part is like when niggas come to Charlotte, they don't play. That's the damn low management game. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
shit, bro. Like niggas out here like hit me a month ago, like a couple months ago, like, yeah, we're just starting to get everybody back in to go ahead and buy your season tickets now. Just let me know what seats you want, and I'll see if they're available. Nigga, I don't want no fucking season tickets to no Hornets. Nigga, you fucking crazy. Don't nobody come over here to play.
One of my boys got tickets to the Magic. He be in the locker room and all that shit. But it's like, I mean, they not popping, so
yeah. I think that's what's gotta happen. Like James Harden and a 3-team or 4-team trade or something like that, and Dame Lillard, they gotta both go at the same time.
I seen a report there saying the Timberwolves should trade Cat for Dame, but that's
no.
That's
not
a trade.
Not even. Cat and who? I trade Dame for Ant-Man straight up, but I ain't trading no damn for no Cat.
They ain't trading Ant. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way they traded Ant-Man, but it gotta be Cat and like 2 other players, and then I'll let Dame go. And a pick. It gotta be like a first pick 2027 or some shit, and then I'll let him go.
It's just looking like they're gonna keep him because the Heat over here. He want to play for us, but let's give him nobody. We trying to keep Hero. We can give you Duncan Robinson. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? Like,
facts, though. What I'm gonna do with that? But it makes sense though. Like, you got this player. He clearly don't want to play for you. He want to get out. He don't want to be here no more. Why I'm gonna give you my star player and you got a like what they call it, disgruntled player on your bench? Like he not rocking with y'all no more. I'm not gonna give you like max value for him because he don't want to play for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to do something with him soon. He not going to the playoffs with y'all. Y'all not even trying to help him go to the playoffs. Y'all rebuilding. Like y'all gonna have to do something with him, or he just gonna be sitting there soaking as long as y'all got him. like Anthony Davis was doing. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to do something with him.
AD was balling though.
It might happen during the season. I remember Anthony Davis was sitting out some games.
They sat him out, not him. They sat him out.
Well,
because they didn't want him to get hurt.
Whatever tactic he used, it worked because my boy definitely got off the squad, made it to the Lakers. So,
all I know is these teams need to be like, hey, look, you wanna sit here and get this supermax because I can give you, I got your bird rights and shit. And then you want to turn around and be like, oh no, I want to go play his. Like, nah, like we ain't playing that game. Like, you ain't just gonna sign for the max money and then be like, all right, boom, I don't want to play for y'all no more.
Right.
Like, nah, like somebody gotta, be that person to, be that team, that GM to just be like, nah, like y'all not about to just be able to say I want to go here and then we just send you here because you just want to go there and we ain't get shit back. Like that's no.
That's why James Harden is a genius.
Crash and then picking a top 3 again, and keep him on the bench. Keep him at home or whatever. Like I'm not about to make you a winner because like the Heat, they get Dame and they get to keep they key players. That's a squad. Like,
yeah,
I'm supposed to just be watching you win a championship, and I got Duncan Robinson. Like, fuck out of here. Like,
I mean,
I'm not doing.
They're not gonna do nothing anyway. But even with Dame, they're not gonna go nowhere. No, they ain't gonna go to the finals or nothing. But
yeah, but like you got to think about it though. Like, we keep Dame, right? Like, if he plays, we still gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna be competitive. But if Dame leaves, then like it's gonna be a while till Scoop, can get to that level if he do get to that level, and then Portland start back, buzzing.
I mean,
Dame put the seats.
That's true, but I feel like Dame, he served his time, man. Like he served his time, bro. Like he did everything for y'all.
That's cool. Longest. I'm cool with that, but it's like I'm not about to just give you away though.
I'm not saying give them away, but if y'all rebuilding, then y'all rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? Like it's clear that y'all
with Duncan Robinson.
It's clear that y'all rebuilding, but they giving Duncan Robinson and multiple players, multiple picks. You got to get a third team involved in some kind of way. But I'm saying like it's time to let my boy go. Like he did he did it the right way. He ain't come out with no fat suit. And James Harden a genius, boy. As much as I joke on that fat suit and shit, like that shit is he a genius. Like you want to get out your contract, you want to go somewhere else and play like some shit or do like Ben Simmons and say you need a backiotomy. You know what I'm saying? Like do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go, I don't want to play here no more. Just don't say nothing. Just be like, oh, my back fucked up. Goddamn. I know the team doctor said this, but like Kawhi uncle said, we're going to get a second opinion. And my doctor said this. So I'm going to sit my ass down for a little while till y'all get tired of it. Because y'all still paying me, right? So y'all get tired of it and let me go. Fuck it. I mean, if I have a bad season, y'all going to cut me anyway. Or not cut me, but trade me anyway. I'm just saying, if y'all rebuilding, then y'all rebuilding.
On my terms. It ain't going to be on your terms. It's going to be on my terms.
I feel what you're saying, but I just think like they should give Dame what he's asking for. Not just take anything, but I feel like they should give Dame what he's asking for and try a little bit harder to give Dame what he's asking for because he's been loyal. You know what I'm saying? He put fans in the seats. You say he bring fans. He put fans in the seats. He been doing that for y'all without saying a word for the longest and trying for y'all for the longest. And the shit ain't working. Y'all even gave up on the team that y'all rebuilding. So let my boy go.
Nah, and you and then to top it off, right? You made us sign Jeremy Grant. Like we gave Jeremy Grant a big ass contract because we thinking, you know what I'm saying, like you, him, school and all this. Like we about to, try to
No,
run it.
no. When did they give Jeremy Grant that
I'm
contract?
pretty sure if Dame was like, nah, I ain't, I'm trying to get up out of here, they wouldn't have gave Jeremy Grant that contract.
I think Dame said that he was trying to be released before they gave him the contract.
Huh?
So they re-signed him before. You talking about a couple years ago when they first got him? Or you talking about this year?
I'm talking about now. They just gave him like 5 years, 100.
Yeah. But I think Dame had already came out and said that he was trying to go before they did it. Because
he didn't do that till after. He didn't do that till after.
Look it up, man.
Man, I know for a fact because I was paying attention to it.
You in the NBA, right? Because you know all the players and shit.
Exactly.
Nigga, look it up because I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh, man. I'm tired of proving this man wrong.
You ain't prove me wrong because you can't. Because you can't. Go ahead and get your Google on.
Yeah. It's Zag. Dang. 5 year, 160. Sheesh. Dang, I gotta plug my shit in. Hold on.
So it says July 2nd, NBA.com, Dame Lillard requests a trade after 11 seasons. And then I go to NBA.com and say Jeremy Grant re-signing with the Blazers for 5 years, July 9th, 7 days after Dame asked for his trade request.
Hold on.
Hold on. I just said NBA. You need me to read it again? NBA.com said Jeremy Grant re-signs with the Blazers for 5 years, 160, July 9th.
Okay. And
I'm just reading off of NBA. I just went to NBA.com and looked it up. And then it says, oops, let me go back. It say NBA.com posted Dame Lillard requests trade after 11 seasons, July 2nd.
wow.
I even see a report on ESPN now that say July 1st, on Friday night, he made the decision to ask for a trade. So, regardless, man, what site you on, man? What site you on?
I had my laptop done.
Oh well, tell us at the end of the show what you find.
Yeah, I'm on. Yeah. We're gonna revisit that. Let's get in these two songs. By the time I'm coming back with these two songs, I had an answer for it.
The answer is what I just said.
No,
anyway,
you be looking at alternative facts, nigga. All
right, I'm on that Trump site.
Yeah, I
forgot. But up next we got some Sleepy Hollow, that 1999, and some new Travis Scott and Playboy Cardi Fiend right up next. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. See if Big Goat found something on another site. I don't know, some shit he probably gonna make up, but we'll be back. Yeah. Shouts out. That was Sleepy Hollow in 1999. That was the wrong song. I thought that was something else. And Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, Fiend, off his Utopia album. And we back with our next segment. We're gonna get off basketball for a little bit. What you got, man? Go ahead, say your stats. Say your stats, man. What you got? Say your
and them songs was trash. All right. So Jeremy Grant. I'm on clutch points. All right. Clutch is,
who?
Clutch, man.
Clutch what?
Clutch points.
Clutch points. What is that?
Man, this man don't know about Rich Paul and them. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Come on, man. Clutch points. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so Jeremy and his camp negotiated the $160 million contract with the Blazers before Damian Lillard made his trade request public.
What's your date?
Who cares about the date, nigga? We talking about facts.
Oh my gosh. Who cares about the date? You're reading a blog post, nigga. I'm reading off NBA.com, nigga. You reading the blog post. You can't even get dates. You reading the blog post. You ain't even got date stamps and none of that shit. Talking about damn. Who cares about dates?
I'm talking about facts.
Yours ain't facts if you ain't got no dates behind it. You ain't got no facts behind it. I just gave you dates.
All right, look. All right. This came out on the 3rd. All right, so at the beginning of free agency, they re-signed Grant to his contract, right? In an attempt to convince Lillard to once and for all stay. But that did not end up working as planned, as Lillard, after years of proclaiming his loyalty, decided that he wants out of Portland. He didn't say that.
What did you just say?
The contract was negotiated.
What did you just say? In an attempt to convince Lillard to, what was that word that you said? I missed that word.
Didn't I already had said that?
What was the word? What was the word that you said in an attempt to convince Lillard to what?
Man, I said they re-signed him to try to get him to run it back. Like, what are we talking about? I said
you didn't say that. You did not say that. You
said deal before he made his demand to be traded public.
Even the statement you just read said to convince him to stay. So if he already said that he wanted to trade to leave,
they can already use behind the scenes, but I said public.
Why would they use the word stay? And then your argument was, you always got to play the shit.
Let's just move on. This man don't understand, man. He looked up shit.
You said Lillard told them to sign for the Blazers to sign Jeremy Grant back. But then you just read some shit that said they signed Jeremy Grant to convince Lillard to stay. Now you saying that's what I said. That's not what you said.
I said it before he made it public. You just gonna skip over that?
No, I'm skipping over it because you just added that shit just now when we came back from the music break, nigga.
Run and take back, because that's what I said. That's the first thing I said.
No, somebody in the chat, please, man.
Yeah, not yourself, nigga.
Please, my guy.
Shit.
This nigga said.
First thing I said, verbatim.
You didn't. You said Dame Lillard got the Blazers to sign Jeremy Grant. That's what you said. And I said, how is that? When I said, why would he do that when he already requested a trade from them? And you said, no, they signed Jeremy Grant before he requested a trade. I said, no, they did not. Then you gonna come back from the break.
Oh my God. I said verbatim, his camp negotiated the $160 million contract with the Blazers before Damian Lillard made his trade request public. That is exactly what I said.
You just read that after the break, nigga. I'm talking about before the break. You talking about before the break, and I said, well, read your proof, read your facts, and you read a blog post.
Let's move on, man.
He read a blog post from Rich Paul talking about that's facts. Man, I gave you dates, nigga. You ain't give me no facts, nigga.
I gave you facts.
No, you didn't. You gave me a blog post talking about it says, I said, what's the date on it? The dates don't matter. The dates do matter. If I say that, how the dates don't matter? If I say he requested a trade before they sign him, how the dates don't matter? Talking about the dates don't matter.
Nigga, what we talking about?
And then you even read the shit verbatim. You read it verbatim that it said, you read verbatim that it said they trying to get Dame Lillard to stay. That he already asked to leave.
Which means that they knew, but it wasn't public.
Now, man, don't try to add the public shit in now, man. Talking about I just
asked him now when I said that from the beginning.
They just made it public. What public or not, they signed him to convince him to stay.
It's public or not.
Whether it's public or not. That means if they trying to convince him to stay, Dame Lillard already asked for a trade, whether that's public or not. He already asked them to leave.
And that wasn't the argument.
That was the argument.
Because how would you know if it's not public?
You said you just read an article verbatim, and it was facts that they were trying to get Dame Lillard to stay. So if they're trying to get him to stay, is that not saying that he already asked him to leave?
That wasn't the argument.
That was the argument.
No, it wasn't.
Man, my God, Music Fiend, you been in here, man. He said he missed it. No. FMS said he missed it. But that Music Fiend been in here. He been in here. He know, man. He know. We gonna play. You can play. We gonna play the show back, man.
Yeah.
We gonna play the show back on the next episode. I'm gonna play the shit back, just so everybody can hear it. Just so everybody can hear it. But go ahead, get to the NFL breakdown, motherfucker.
All right. What division we on, man? I don't even remember what division we got.
Miss your shit. You handle the NFL because you don't know about the NBA.
Nigga, I am basketball, boy. What we talking about?
Go ahead with your shit. Talking about alternative facts.
Oh man. Okay, well, fuck it. We just gonna see. Let me think. All right, so we did NFC East. We did. I don't think we did. We didn't do AFC West, so we just gonna do AFC West. All right, good.
We did AFC West.
When do we do AFC West?
The AFC West again?
Oh, the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers.
Oh, okay, you're right. We did. All right.
Say this nigga don't be knowing nothing.
Must have did the NFC West, but go ahead.
Yeah, so you got the NFC West, like I said, it's the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers. And the Chiefs pretty much own the division. They be at the top, they be fighting with the Chargers. The Broncos, I don't know, Russ is rusty. He ain't the Russ of LOB Russ, when they was back with the Seahawks when they was doing their thing. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, Chargers. You know what? I'm gonna put some respect on Sean Payton, and I'm gonna go Broncos, then the Raiders.
All right, I agree with that. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
Yeah, like the Chiefs shouldn't have beat us in the Super Bowl. That field was a little, fuck that. But I like I said, I think the Ravens we gonna face the Ravens in the Super Bowl. But if the Chiefs, I wouldn't mind that because we need to get our lick back. We gonna probably get the lick back during the season, but it would be that much greater if it was in the Super Bowl.
I don't think we're gonna get it back in the season. We playing at Arrowhead, right?
Yeah, that's the perfect time to get it back. Shit.
That's gonna be a tough one, but we'll see.
It is gonna be tough. So every time I break down the first place schedule, so they start off, the NFL season on the 7th, and they play Detroit. A lot of people are, picking Detroit to win that game.
I might put some.
I'm not picking to win that game, but a lot of people are high on Detroit this year. So I got them 1-0. Then they play at Jacksonville. They win that. And they play Chicago. They win that. And then week 4, they play at the Jets.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that'll be, and that's Sunday night football. So that's gonna be a real good ass game. I'm gonna go with you know what? I think the Jets Because the Chiefs be struggling early sometimes. So I think the Jets come away with that one. And then they play at Minnesota. They win that one. They beat Denver. And then they play huh?
So they before they get to the Chargers, that's 5-1. You got them at 5-1.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Then they play the Chargers at home. Either way, I think they split with the Chargers. But I think they lose that one.
At home?
Yeah, I think they do. And then they'll when they play at Chargers, they'll win that one. But they play Denver after that. Ooh, Miami. Ooh.
They got a good schedule.
Ooh. That's overseas? That's 9:30 in the morning. That's gonna be different for both of them. So I can't. That's gonna be. Damn, that's a toss up for real. But who knows? Everything is really on Tua, and his durability is really lacking. So, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs to win that one. And they got the bye, and then they got us coming to town, and we win that game. Then they beat the Raiders. They'll beat Green Bay. They'll beat Buffalo. They'll beat New England. They'll beat the Raiders. Ooh, Cincinnati.
Christmas Eve game too on December 31st. New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Oof. That's gonna be a good one right there.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go. Damn. I had them splitting with the Chargers. Ooh. Wee. I always love the matchups between the Bengals and the Chiefs. Like that, they never disappoint. And after last year in the AFC Championship, I thought the Bengals had it before that late hit that cost Cincinnati the game. So I'm gonna go with Cincinnati to win that one. And then they beat the Chargers. And who knows? Maybe that one will be for the division. If it is whether it's the full division or not, I think they win that game. But if it's not for the division and they got it, wrapped up, which I don't know. I think it should be close between them two. Who knows if they even, play their starters and all that. But if it's for all the marbles, for the division, probably for the number one seed altogether, they'll come away with that win. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 and 4.
13 and 4.
13 and 4.
So let's see. Let me open their schedule back up. For me, I think they're going to lose less than 4 games, but let me pull them back up. So I think they're going to get a dub at Detroit first game. They're going to get a dub against the Jaguars second game, dub against the Bears third game. I think they're going to lose to the Jets. That's their first loss. I think they're going to beat the Vikings the next game. They're going to beat the Broncos next game, beat the Chargers next game, beat the Broncos again. I think they're going to beat the Dolphins. I think they're going to beat us because we playing there. I think they're going to beat the Chiefs, beat the Packers, beat the Bills, beat the Patriots, beat the Raiders. Then I think they're going to lose to the Bengals. I got them losing like 2 at the
Who,
max
man?
games. Yep.
You tripping.
Yeah, at the max 3. And that the only other game I see them losing is gonna be to us. I think they're gonna clean out the division.
You think they go 6-0 in the division?
Yep. I ain't really worried about too many people in the division. So I mean too many teams in the division. So if I'm the Chiefs, I'm just worried about them non-division games, non-conference games. Well, I guess the Eagles is up in the air for me. I know we need our lick back, but we still playing at Arrowhead. I think that's gonna be kind of tough. But I think they're gonna lose to the Jets at the Jets joint.
We're gonna be
And,
ready for sure.
and I think they're gonna lose to the Bengals. So we'll see though. Like we said, first game September 7th against the Lions. That's a Sunday night game, right?
No, it's Thursday. Thursday.
Oh,
It's
Thursday night game.
But the thing about our game is like we both will be coming off a bye. So like we both really gonna be at, our best.
Yeah, like I said, I just think it's gonna be tough to play there at Arrowhead. So,
Jalen throwing 500.
I don't know. Probably by the time we play them, he'll be up to 5. But
Not a believer, man. What's wrong with this guy?
I believe in the team. But yeah, that's what we got for our AFC West, right? Was that AFC West? AFC West division for our division breakdown. And we're gonna be right back with some more segments for y'all. Just up next, we got our segment about the show Undisputed. We got our what happened to that boy. We got some talk about Stephon Diggs, Jonathan Taylor, and then we're gonna close it out with the best moment of the week, or the best fight of the week. And we're gonna close it out like that. So we appreciate y'all staying tuned. We'll be right back after these couple of songs. All right. That was YFN Lucci and Offset Boss Life. And that was Bigger Than Everything by Yeet. And we back with our show in our next segment. Right now we're gonna talk a little bit about the show Undisputed. Which is the show that the famous Shannon Sharp was on for over 7 years, and he basically decided that he didn't want to continue doing the show back in June, and so it's been really up in the air on what's going to happen with the show Undisputed and what's going to happen with Shannon Sharp. So we talked a little bit on the last episode about Shannon Sharp and if he could be, or one of these episodes on Shannon Sharp and if he could be going to the First Take show with Stephen A. Smith. And so we don't know about that yet. That's still up in the air. We had our debate on that. But right now, we're Undisputed, the show. Skip Bayless is still holding down the show by himself because he has a contract that lasts until 2027, which is worth $32 million. And I'm like, dang, he getting paid more than like NBA, NFL players. You know what I'm saying? For this couple of years that he doing the show, and he just doing the show on TV, and he getting paid like that. But basically, the show been in the news about revamping and getting other people to replace Shannon Sharp on Undisputed. So there was some talks about Lil Wayne possibly being the next co-host for the show to replace Shannon Sharp.
He's gonna be on there.
One more time.
They said that he's gonna be on there Fridays.
He's just gonna be on there Fridays. Okay. So I guess he did decide to come on there and be a part of the show. But not only is Lil Wayne going to be a part of the show, they also been trying to pick up and include people like Richard Sherman, the cornerback from the NFL, Michael Irvin, the wide receiver from the NFL, and as of lately, Keyshawn Johnson. And Keyshawn Johnson was recently fired from ESPN, so it's kind of like perfect for him to just move on and go on another show where he can be a part of the show possibly every day. Um, Maybe the same thing with Mike. Well, I don't know if they're gonna have Michael Irvin on there. They better not have Michael Irvin on there every day, boy. That show gonna be turned out. You know what I'm saying? But they can have Richard Sherman possibly on there every day. I don't know what the show gonna look like, but they supposed to. Skip Bayless said they're supposed to be airing the new look Undisputed on FS1 on Monday, August the 28th at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. So I'm excited to see what that's going to look like. I know it's probably not going to be as good as Uncle Shay Shay, but I'm just excited to see what that's going to look like, just to see what it's going to look like. I'm probably not going to tune in that much, especially if they're going to have somebody like Michael Irvin on the show regularly. Michael Irvin just be doing too much for me, man. I'm a fan of the wide receiver, not the and the analyst, but not necessarily like the Michael Irvin I be seeing on First Take on ESPN. He be too hype, and he be sweating too much for him to be there at like 8 o'clock in the morning and stuff doing the show. But
I need that. Give me that energy, man. Start me off right. Clean me up.
nah, he was definitely started off right. Word on the street is it might be a little bit of booger, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. Um, so what you been hearing? How you feel about the revamping Undisputed?
Well, I heard that Sherm was confirmed at least a couple days out the week. I mean, replacing Shannon is, that's not possible. But those three players going against Skip, that's not too far off. I feel like him and Richard Sherman is great TV. Like that will be that shit gonna be spicy every single time they debating. Michael Irvin, he bring the energy. Keyshawn, he laid back, but I like what he say. Like, he got a different perspective on things. And I don't know why Lil Wayne is gonna be on the show. Like that don't make sense to me. But I mean, hey, it'll get people tuned in. I'm for sure.
Sure.
It's like Lil Wayne he don't be knowing what he be talking about sometimes, and I just be like, bro, why is he like Lil Wayne don't even know where he be at?
Yeah.
But
I was saying the same thing. I'd be like, when I seen him on the show a couple of times, it was like, huh? He'd be like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like when they ask him a question, he'd be like, huh? What are you saying? Is this player gonna be on this side or this? Like, I don't understand. Like he don't even be talking too much. So I'm like,
yeah, I don't like listening to him. Like listening to him rap is one thing, but like when they be talking, like it just be. I'll be like, bro, I don't like listening to him. But I think they I'm an Undisputed fan. I ain't that much of a First Take fan. But if Shannon gonna be on there, then I might have to, tune in when he is on First Take. But I feel like Undisputed is they headed in the right direction. Like that's not a bad lineup at all. Like this besides Wayne, but I mean Wayne is just going to be there to really like bring in people. Like he's not a great debate partner, but Lil Wayne's on TV. Oh, okay. Some people might tune in just because Lil Wayne is on it. So that part makes sense.
yeah. I'm not really looking forward to. I don't really care about Richard Sherman. He's not one of my favorite people. As far as like analysts and stuff like that. He do be spitting some facts though, but I don't really like tune in to him. Like if he had his own podcast or own show, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm tuning into the Richard Sherman show. I wouldn't really care
Yeah,
about
but it's him versus Skip though. Like him
I know
versus
it's
Skip,
versus
like
Skip.
that's the draw. Cause you know, when they had their thing back in the day, and he like, I'm better at life than you. Like like you know, like the same thing when Jalen Rose was airing them out and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. Like, you know, there's quote unquote beef. You know what I'm saying? Like there's they got that spiciness between them. You know what I'm saying? Like Shannon ain't say nothing when Skip was talking shit on him, but Richard Sherman, he'll go in. Like so like just off that alone is, you know, good TV.
I guess I'm not really looking forward to seeing it. I don't really care about them debate.
You watch First Take, right? You watch them bums on there.
I don't watch it. I don't watch it, bro.
They be talking about.
I don't watch none of that. I listen to everything because I listen to podcasts. I listen to podcasts, so I listen to it. But I only listen to it when it's people I want to hear on there. If it's other people I don't want to hear, then I don't listen to it.
You love Mad Dog.
But I don't love Mad Dog. But
he your favorite.
But I don't really, like I said, I don't really care about the little back and forth between Skip and Richard Sherman. I might want to see Michael Irvin, see how hype he get on the show. I don't really care about what Keyshawn really got to say. They all spit facts and stuff, but I don't really like care to really see it. If they, like I said, if they had their own show, I wouldn't really like care to listen to it or care to see it. I might do the Michael Irvin show. I might listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. But
I'm just glad they didn't do LaShawn McCoy. I'm just glad they didn't pair them together because Shady is trash on TV. It is like he has the worst takes.
Yeah, they said they was gonna do Nick Wright, but they said they declined Nick Wright because Nick Wright said
Skip. That's what they said.
He would have killed Skip. But I kind of like I fuck with Nick Wright a little bit. I like what he be
having his own show. I wouldn't. I'm good with, you know, them having their, you know, them coexisting on different shows.
I don't like how he be bragging though, Nick Wright. Like on his podcast commercial, he like, come and check out my podcast that I air right here in my palatial estate. And I forgot where it's at. I'm like, bro, all that shit won't need it. My palatial estate. I'm like, you bragging, bro. Like, we don't need to hear all of that shit. You could have just said, come check out my podcast at my house that I do right here in my house. Palatial estate. I'm like, bro, we don't need all of that shit, bro.
I like you hating, man.
Nah, I ain't hating. I'm just saying.
Why you got to do it at a palatial estate?
Right. That's like me starting to buy the Ballgame Banter on. Like, yeah, right now I got on them Jordan 4s. You know, like can't nobody see me. Nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a podcast.
Banner in the socks, nigga, ankle socks.
You know what I'm saying? I got on this fresh Louis Vuitton jumpsuit. Y'all can't see me right now, but this shit, like, nigga, nobody care. We can't see you, bro. We don't care. We don't care if you're doing a podcast out of your house. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to tell us all of that. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna tune in on August the 28th just to see what it's about, see what it's talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been missing Undisputed. I can't front. Because that was like part of my daily routine. I would always
facts.
And I remember when Undisputed first started. It started, you know, 30 minutes before First Take. So I would watch, you know, Undisputed for the first 30 minutes, and then I would switch to First Take. And then eventually it went to, you know, I would flip back and forth, you know, from commercial to commercial. And then it just went to, I was just watching Undisputed and I didn't even watch First Take anymore. So, you know, that's, I need my daily, you know, routine back, and I'm ready to see how the shit go down on the 28th
Yeah, that's how I was with the Undisputed. I ain't really watched the show. Like I said, I'm a podcast guy, so I listen to the podcast. But it got to the point where I was loving the show so much, like I wouldn't listen to episodes when they came out. I'm like, well, I gotta work a 10-hour shift this day. Damn, I'm gonna skip 3 days so I can listen to it all day because you know them judges 2 hours some change. I'm like, yo, I'm about to listen to all 3, 4 of these episodes all day long. So I would miss episodes. And then that's when I would listen to First Take. I like when I skip like Undisputed Days or something, or if I did listen to it on that day, then I listen to First Take right after that, or I would listen to other stuff. But right now I'm more on like Gil's Arena. I'm on that podcast, but yeah,
Yeah, Gil be full.
yeah, that's my guy. But yeah, so that's what we got for this segment. We'll be right back with some more talk. Like I said, we got the What Happened to That Boy segment coming up next. Then some football talk. Then the best moment of the week, and we out. We appreciate y'all staying tuned. We'll be right back after these 2 songs. Or we might not. My goddamn, hold on. Give me 1 second now.
Oh boy.
How about the app? Shit, kick me out my own show. Ain't that some shit? All right.
Nigga logged into too many profiles, bro.
Up next, we got some Silver Tongue Devil by Masego and some Greatness by none other than Ace Hood. We'll be right back. All right. That was Ace Hood and Killer Mike, Greatness, Masego, and Shinsia. I think that's how you say it, Silver Tongue. We back with our next segment, our What Happened to That Boy segment. And as you know, every Monday I do a What Happened to That Boy segment, and it could be a person of any sport or any music genre, anything. And we just kind of do a recap of their career and just tell you an update of them. But they definitely used to be something like back in the day. So we'll see if y'all remember this week's What Happened to That Boy. So here we go.
Real quick, newsy items. Birdman inactive. That's official.
You know what happened to that boy?
You know nothing about that stuff? Coach was in DC when that came out.
All right. So this week for our What Happened to That Boy segment, we got my man Derek Williams from the University of Arizona. I'm not sure if a lot of y'all remember him, but he was definitely that guy in college. So just to give a little bit of background on him, he was born on May 25th, 1991. He's an American basketball player. He played college. Well, he originally committed to USC, University of Southern California. But Sean Miller, at his first year at University of Arizona, convinced him to go there instead. So he went there. He averaged about like 15.7 boards his freshman year. And his sophomore year, he wound up on them and averaged about 20 points and 8 boards his sophomore year. And so he decided to go pro. His sophomore year, he was Pac-10 Player of the Year, Pac-10 First Team. He had won 3 times won a Player of the Week, and was First Team All-American by Sports Illustrated. and Wooden Awards 10-player All-American team in 2011. So he got drafted. He was the number 2 draft in 2011. And he went to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He played for them for 2 years. Then he went to the Kings till about 2015. Then he went to the Knicks till about 2016. He only played a couple of games for them. Played a couple of games for the Heat, couple of games for the Cavs. Then he went out to China and played for the Tianjin Gold Lions for a year. He averaged about 20.6 boards, 2 steals, and an assist. And the Lakers decided to pick him up on a 10-day, but then they decided to waive him after those 10 days. So, he played for a couple of different teams overseas, and right now he's playing for the Panathinaikos professional team of the Greek basketball league and the Euro League, and he's averaging about 12 points, 4 boards out there. So I just wanted to give a shout out to my boy because he was a beast back in college. I remember watching him, and he was putting up numbers, and he basically played like power forward. Though he was like 6'8", he was listed as 6'9", but he played power forward at Arizona, and he could do everything. I mean, he could shoot the 3, he could shoot the mid range.
What are we talking about? You said
Derek Williams.
Oh,
from Arizona.
big head ass.
Yeah. So he playing in the Euro League right now. So shouts out to my boy. Just wanted to show him a little bit of love on the Ballgame Banter episode. You remember who I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, he used to bang.
Yeah. So especially when he was back on the Timberwolves, that's what like people remember him from is the Timberwolves. Some people might remember him from the Kings, but most people remember him from the Timberwolves. But yeah, he had a couple a couple good games with them with the Timberwolves. He had like a 27-point game, and he went 100% from the 3-point range, like 4 for 4. So that was probably his best game with them. But yeah, shouts out to my boy Derek Williams. And
Boy, man, that's crazy. Bro. These DMs need me, man, in that war room.
They need somebody else.
Who was what year was that draft?
2011. And just some notable names. He went number 2. He never panned out, but that was the year Kyrie went number 1. My boy Derek Williams, like I was just talking about, he went number 2. Enes Kanter went number 3 from Turkey. Tristan Thompson was number 4. Valanciunas was number 5 from Lithuania. Is his name Jean Veasley? He was drafted by the Wizards. You remember him, the white boy with the long black hair?
Yeah.
Biyombo was number 7. This was a bad draft. This was a bad draft. Brandon Knight went number 8. I remember him. Kemba Walker went number 9. Jimmer went this draft. Jimmer went 10. Klay Thompson went 11. Alec Burks went 12. Markieff and Marcus went 13 and 14. Then Kawhi went 15. Damn. Vujicic, he went 16. Amon Shumpert went 17.
Yeah, the way this draft's looking, like they should have.
Right.
Yeah, them players should have been going way ahead of them motherfuckers.
I know. They should have skipped this draft. Should have skipped the year. Tobias Harris went 19. My boy Nolan Smith went 21 from Duke. Kenneth Faried, I remember him, went 22.
Before.
Reggie Jackson. Oh, remember Marshawn Brooks?
Yeah, he was the ones in 2K.
Yeah, facts. Who else was up here? Jimmy Butler went number 30.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Norris Cole, Corey Joseph, my boy Kyle Singler, Shelvin Mack. I remember that year. We must have won the ship that year. Yeah, that was the year we won the ship.
And the big thief went in the second round. Chandler Parsons.
Yeah, Chandler Parsons. Who else was in here? Bartanas was in this draft. Wow. Malcolm Lee. Dang, this was a trash draft.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas, though, he went. How did Isaiah Thomas win number 60? He went the last pick in the draft.
Short.
Yeah, he was little, but he was better than all of these niggas in the second round.
He was killing at Washington.
I remember Travis Leslie at Georgia, though. He used to be nice. He went in the second round. But, yeah, he was better than everybody in the second round except for, well, everybody in the second round. If they would have redid this draft, it would have still, I don't know, it would have been Kawhi over Kyrie. It would have been Kawhi, Kyrie, Clay, Jimmy, Isaiah, Kimba. No, Kimba probably would have went before Isaiah. Well, no, Isaiah, Kimba.
Nah, I would have chose Kimba over.
Tristan, Vasunas, and then Marcus, the Morris brothers, Tobias before the Morris brothers.
I would have Jimmy for Clay too.
Jimmer.
I said Jimmy.
Oh, I thought you said Jimmer.
Hell no.
I don't know if I'll put Jimmy over Clay though, but yeah, they would have redid that draft.
I put Jimmy over Clay.
Because Clay can heat up at any time.
Yeah, but he needs someone to get him the ball. We ain't never seen him be no number one option.
He don't need to.
Yeah. If we talking draft, if I'm starting a team, who you gonna start a team with? You gonna start a team with Jimmy Butler, or you gonna start a team with Klay Thompson?
If I already got a team.
Oh no, that's not the argument.
Well, I would still start a team with Klay Thompson.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
You don't know ball.
I do know ball. I still start a team with Klay Thompson.
Over Jimmy. That's crazy.
Yep. And Klay Thompson handled the ball a little bit in Washington. What you mean he needs the ball? That's just the system that he in right now.
Klay, man, I don't even want to get into that.
But yeah,
that's all for another time.
You acting like Klay didn't have D2. Klay was a good defender too. Before the surgeries. No, I'm saying, I'm just saying that ain't something that
you never seen Klay carry nothing.
I don't know. Them times that Curry was hurt, he definitely carried them.
Man, cut it out.
He definitely carried them.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I would definitely pick Klay Thompson over Jimmy Butler.
You true.
Yep. Any day of the week. I know he can put up 60. All I gotta do is set a pick and hand him the ball.
That's crazy. All I gotta do is give Jimmy the balls.
Jimmy can't shoot threes like that. He's not that good of a 3-point shooter. He's a good mid-range shooter.
We're not talking about that. We talking about if you picking in the top 5, your team is shit.
I just told you.
Your team is shit. I'm gonna go with Jimmy Butler. Like that's insane to go with Klay.
No, it's not. All you gotta do is hand him the ball.
You go with Klay if you have a Bron, if you have a Jimmy. But if I don't have a number 1, I'm going with Jimmy.
Jimmy is not a number 1, and we see that. He is not a number 1.
Whoa, he's not a number 1?
No, he's not.
Okay, so getting to the finals, what's that? That's nothing. We just gonna sneeze at that.
Yeah, we are gonna sneeze at that.
That's crazy.
Jimmy is not. It's obvious that he's not a number 1.
How did he get to the finals? Was he the number 1 or was he the number 2?
He was the number 1 in a lot of games.
Okay, thank you.
But that don't mean he is a number 1. He was the number 1 in a lot of games.
He can lead a team to the finals, but he's not a number 1.
You acting like Bam wasn't there.
Oh man, cut it out, bro.
Did he lead the 76ers to
rebound? Bam, like get the fuck out of here.
Did he lead the 76ers to the finals? What about Chicago?
In bubble, did he not lead them to the finals? Stop playing.
What about Chicago?
What about Chicago?
I'm just saying, Clay can heat up anytime. All you gotta do is hand him the ball. It don't matter who out there. It could be Earl Boykins. Just hand him the ball.
That's not true.
That is true. Set a screen, hand him the ball. One of the best shooters ever. I'm gonna pick the best shooter ever. That's what I'm gonna pick.
Nah, I'm gonna choose someone who can carry. You know what I'm saying? Not someone that I need to set up. Someone that can carry me to the promised land. Not someone that is the.
Like I just said, did you not watch Clay in Washington when he played at Washington State?
Bro, did you not watch all these players that got drafted before these motherfuckers in college? Like, college is college.
No, I'm just saying it's just the system that he in right now.
Man, yeah, which is perfect for him. He don't need to do everything.
That's because he an A1 shooter. If he need it, you don't think Clay can bring the ball up and shoot?
Fuck no.
Yes.
No, he cannot be the majority ball handler.
All right.
A possession.
Was Jimmy Butler the majority ball handler, or did they have somebody else bringing the ball up?
Jimmy was that guy.
No, they had somebody else bringing the ball up.
Jimmy was that guy.
No, they had somebody else bringing the ball up.
Get out the way.
They had somebody else bringing the ball up.
Give Jimmy the rock. Get out the way. I don't need no screen. I'm about to carry everyone who thinks we should not even be in this position.
Okay.
There was a play-in squad and made it because of who?
Do you think Jaylen Brown is better than Jimmy Butler?
Do I think Jaylen Brown is better than Jimmy Butler? Man, that's kind of tough. I think I would go with I would have to go with Jimmy.
Okay.
It's close, but I'm gonna go with Jimmy.
Okay. Is Jaylen Brown the number one?
I don't see Jaylen Brown as a number one.
Exactly.
I can see him as a some nights he can be the number one, but I don't see him as a every night number one.
Okay. All right, and that's what we got for our What Happened to That Boy. Coming up, we got a little bit of NFL talk with Big Goat. He's gonna give y'all some updates before we get into the best moment of the week and close it out. We appreciate everybody that's been staying up and tuning in with us. Oh, the chat been blowing up. It's a lot of people in here tonight, so we appreciate all the love for sure. For sure, we're gonna get into these songs. Dang, this is the most people we had ever. All right, we got Kurt Cobain's Ice Cold and Freddie Gibbs, CIA. We'll be right back. All right, that was Freddie Gibbs, CIA, and Kurt Cobain's Ice Cold. That Freddie Gibbs song remind me of that beat remind me of something that me and Van, my cousin Van, did back in the day. A song called My Girl. That beat was similar to that, had that same type of, I guess, sample or whatever. But one of these episodes we're gonna have the Meek Mill versus Kurt Cobain's debate. My boy's serious about my boy. Like, I'm sitting here listening to these songs, man, and I'm like, yo, I rock with Kurt Cobain's, man. I do. Like, I like some of his songs, but it's like he really got his own lane. Like, they all is the same song with different beats and different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna have that debate. Cause ain't no way he better than my boy Meek. What up, overnight Wizzy? Appreciate you stopping
I didn't
through.
even know what the argument was, man. You always changing the argument.
You said something about Meek Mill. You don't like Meek Mill. Meek Mill was Kurt Cobain was better or something, or I forgot.
I said his debut. We was talking about the debut.
Okay. Yeah. But so up next we got we just gonna do a little bit of talk on the next segment, just our NFL talk. You got this?
Yeah. So your boy Screaming A, you
Steve,
know,
Steve, don't disrespect my boy like that, man.
Screaming A made a claim that he's got sources that say Stephon Diggs wants out of Buffalo. And apparently the three teams was Dallas, the Bears, and I can't remember the third team, but those those two for sure were on the list of where he wants to go. So of course, that story started up a whole thing, and Stefan replied, he like basically saying that's cap. Like, I thought I already debunked this. Like, it's a lie. So that's how your boy Screaming they do. He just throws stuff out there and just says, someone told me. Like, he talking to, you know what I'm saying, the lunch man or something, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, Stephon on it. Oh, I got sources. Like, that's how he be doing. Like he did he did the same thing with KD. And KD was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, someone in your camp. Like, he just be making shit up, man. He gotta, people don't, people ready for Undisputed to come back. So, Screaming A gotta, try to get his shit off. But I think it's possible, to be honest. Like, we all saw how it ended last year when Stephon was basically talking to Josh Allen on the bench, like, man, you should have threw the ball to me. You should have been coming to me. Basically, which is what he was saying. And, Stephon one of them ones. Like, he want the ball, and he gonna be vocal about it every time. So if there was trouble in paradise, it looks like they had smoothed it over, during the off season. And although I say him and his brother always be talking, through social media and everything. So like that going to the Cowboys, possibility really be seeming like they both, want to play together, which is, who wouldn't want to play with their brother, in the league. So I think that's something that he wants, but I don't think it's really something that's really like he wants to do right now. I feel like he still thinks they can do something. The Bills, I think their window is closing. It's not closed, but it's closing. And I feel like after this year, if they, have a disappointment like they did last year, then I think it'll really, be a added fuel to the fire. But as of right now, I think he cool where he at. Like he trying to, he like Josh Allen, but I think he if it comes down to it, he ready to push that button. So,
And you think if anywhere, he gonna want to go to the Cowboys?
yeah, I think that'd be number one because He won't play with his brother. His brother locked in, like, and then like they say, who don't want to play with that star on their helmet? You know what I'm saying? So,
A lot of people.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Players be loving that shit because a lot of comes with that star on the helmet. Like, you can be nice, like T.O. was nice, and then like T.O. blew up even more once he hit Dallas. Like, it's something about America's quote unquote team. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, I'm disappointed to hear that. I thought Stephen A really did have some breaking news, and he did have some sources.
he just be throwing shit out there.
And he lied to me, man. He lied to me. That's strike one against Stephen A for lying to me.
You may as well be his source.
I ain't telling him that shit.
He we call it that's a chatty patty. You know what I'm saying? Someone that be like, oh, such as someone was saying this and that. All right, well, who said it? Well, I don't. Like, nah, don't just say something and then what I'm saying, not tell the whole thing. Like, come on with it. Don't just be out here throwing shit out like it's fact, but then don't have shit to back it up.
Right. I remember like for example, never mind, I ain't even gonna go there. But all right, well, yeah. I really want to see what they do this year with him and Josh Allen now they done patched everything up. So that's what's up then. If he want to stay, then I'm glad they worked it out and he's trying to stay. I'm trying to see what him and Gabe Davis do.
I think, like I said, they take a step back. Like, I don't want to just be like, Aaron Rodgers is there, so now, but it's like, it's not just Aaron Rodgers. Like, they really, like, they step for real. Like, and then you still got to deal with the Dolphins, too. So, and the way that the Bengals whipped their ass on their home field last year, it was just like, damn. Like, it was always Bills, Chiefs, Bills, Chiefs, Chiefs, Bills.
Right.
And then after last year, it was like, yeesh. Not looking too good. So, Josh Allen kind of falling back into them turnover ways. And, when that happens, you don't do nothing but put your team in danger. So, we'll see if, he can get back to being in that MVP discussion. But if it ain't, I don't know where Steph, I know where he would want to go, but I don't know where,
where he might end up. Where they going to trade him?
Yeah, he's still on the contract.
Yeah.
He's still a couple of years on it. But yeah, you gotta keep them wide receivers happy. Like, they don't care if they lose. Well, he cares. I ain't gonna say that, but
he just want the ball.
They don't even care about winning. Like, they want the ball. Like, yeah, we won, but I only had 2 targets. Like, they don't just want to be out there running routes, for exercise. Like, niggas want some action. So, when you want a number 1 wide receiver, you got to deal with everything that come with it.
Well, we're gonna see what they do this year. What else we got?
So, we got Jonathan Taylor. The Colts granted him permission to seek a trade, and I was seeing that the Dolphins are going to, kick the tires on it. I seen even us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we, going to be a little interested in it because, how he makes shit shake. So, the that would be a big wherever he goes is going to be a big deal because if he ends up going somewhere because he is a top 3 back in the game. Like,
Is he healthy?
yeah, he healthy.
Well, yeah. Shit, we want him. I'll take it.
Right, like that would be. But the thing about it though is like he ain't got no. Wherever they trade him, it's gonna be pretty hard because he don't want to just go to another team. It ain't like he already got the contract. He gonna want a big contract too. So he gonna want to make sure the team he going to is gonna want to give him the bag.
You gonna go to the Commanders?
I don't know. I think they kind of set in their backfield for real. Some teams don't be wanting to. But I mean us, man, shit. That would definitely solidify the chip. I already think we win it, but like then, come on, man. That's just unstoppable.
Yeah, facts.
I'll be straight unfair.
That's a big fact. Well, we'll see where my boy go.
Yeah, like
Where you think he gonna go though?
I know if I'm the Bears, I'm a definitely try because I don't think the price on them would be too steep. Plus, they got I believe they have a lot of draft capital. So if they was to give up a pick, it wouldn't hurt them too bad. I wouldn't give them no first, but if I was to give up like it's weird how they do trades with picks in the NFL. Like the price tag is a 4th, maybe even a 3rd, I get it for for JT. But I wouldn't wouldn't do no 2nd or no 1st because that's just too high.
Yeah,
These running backs is tricky, man, especially one that won a contract. So they probably get them for probably like a 4th or 5th for real. And then you can just throw in, a running back or something. But they probably just be good with the pick. But the Dolphins, they missed out on Dalvin, so they trying to, they see what the Jets doing. So
right.
I know they damn sure on the phone. But I think he's not going to play for the Colts this year. I think he finds somewhere else. I just don't see it. Like when your owner is trying to fly out to Wales, but ain't trying to pay you. You like, hey, bro. Like,
I know you got it.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
So, hey, go ahead, man. Hey, I'm all for running backs getting their money, but you gotta. I also understand the other side. Like, they get a lot of punishment. So they fall off that cliff way quicker than any other position. So it's hard to really invest a big ass cap number to a position that you can kind of plug and play. Like he top 3, but hey, if I can get 600 from this running back, 500 from this one, and
Right.
It works. I can draft me a running back, not have to pay him big, and then I can do the same shit 4 or 5 years later.
Yeah, they last.
A Derrick Henry who can just carry a whole team.
Yeah, he a different breed.
Yeah, so you gotta know. You gotta know the market.
Thanks. Well, um, so up next we got the best moment of the week. And we're gonna end it out like that. We appreciate everybody for sticking in with us. And we got 2 more songs for y'all. Well, maybe 4 more songs for y'all before we close it out. We got 2 songs real quick, and then we'll be right back with the last segment. Then we'll close it out with 2 songs for y'all. All right, we'll be right back. All right, that was J. Cole, Hunger on Hillside, and Fat Trail, She Fell in Love. That was a classic Fat Trail song. I remember that joint. So we about to get into our last segment before we end the show out, and that's the best moment of the week. So if you haven't seen it, it hasn't even been the regular season ain't even started yet, and there's been a brawl already at the Broncos 49ers game. I'm pretty sure if you go on Twitter or anything like that, or just search it on Google, there'll be plenty of sites that'll pull it up, and they'll give you some clips of the fight. But the actual guy that was the main person in the fight, he had on a white T-shirt, but everybody believed he was a Broncos fan because it was other Broncos fans holding him back from 49ers fans. So anyway, they got into it. It started a brawl or whatever, and my boy in a white shirt just got KO. He got pummeled by this guy. And I mean, like, the guy was like, he had to get in at least like 6-7 licks in before he got up. You know, I mean, before the dude that was punching him got off of him. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy because, you know, the Broncos fans are upset that the NFL made the season ticket holders kind of buy preseason tickets. So basically anybody could come, you know what I mean? And I guess those were seats that usually like season ticket holders would sit in. But, you know, it's just a preseason game. So like, you know what I mean, saying who really cares about the games? So I guess the people that was there was like, you know, who cares about getting kicked out of Broncos, you know what I'm saying, stadium. We don't really, you know what I'm saying? Unless they actually went there.
It was in San Fran.
I mean, yeah. Oh, it was in San Fran?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, they came down and they beat my boy up who was a Broncos fan in the building. It looked like it was a lot of Broncos fans out there, but I guess my boy in a white shirt, if you look at if you see it on the internet, you'll see my boy in a white shirt getting beat up real bad.
Yeah, they had to help him out of there.
Yeah. So that was kind of like the biggest fight moment of the week, I guess. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. You saw it? You saw the clips?
Yeah, he was just beating on you. Like, you know, they was he jumped in, and then dude in the 49ers jersey was like, "Oh, word." So they got back into the rows of the seats, and he bang, 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 bang. And then you don't see him no more for a little bit. He come up all dazed and bloody.
Yeah, he was on the ground in between them seats for a minute.
Yeah.
He beat him all the way down to the ground.
They took the dude out of there. They took his ass out of there.
They beat my boy down to the ground. It's a damn shame. But yeah, make sure y'all go look that up. It was pretty entertaining. So
then you got the O'Malley fight too, though.
The who?
The O'Malley.
Oh yeah. He caught my boy. Caught him. and it was a wrap. My boy was 2 days to even protect himself on the ground. He was just kicking. I'm like, yo, he ain't even put you in no grapple moves or nothing. He just walking around. Every time you kick, he walk around the other way, punch you in the head. Like, come on, man. Get yourself together.
And then he over here talking about he want to fight Tank. Like,
No.
These UFC fighters gotta stop. I know, like, Dana not paying y'all no money.
I know, right?
Man, but and y'all wanna chase that boxing bag, but you gotta be smart with the boxer you want to go to, because he just became champ. He at the height of his career right now, and you go in there with Tank, your ass get dropped. Come on now, Dana ain't trying to let that happen, man. You going to and protect that investment.
The Saudis need to go ahead and start their own UFC and buy them out like golf.
Yeah, they about to buy out everything, man. They bred too long.
I'm trying to work over there. I'm trying to go over there and work. Do Ballgame Banter
over there after he done.
Who?
Giannis.
Yeah. His twin already that play soccer already over
there. And wherever Giannis go, Giannis be right.
You gonna have to pick up my brother. He don't even play soccer. I know. It's a package deal, man. It's a package deal. We don't want him, man. Just but
want me.
Man, yeah, they need to go ahead and buy that out. We need to go ahead and do Ballgame Banter over there.
Right.
Because we are still looking for sponsors. And if you want to sponsor us, holla at us on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Or wherever you're hearing this at, on AMP. But yeah, anything you wanted to touch on before we close out with this music?
Follow us Twitter, IG, AMP,
everything.
Yeah.
At Ballgame Banter.
And y'all can add us and let us know what y'all think. Let us know what topics y'all want us to touch on. And we'll get back with you, and we might touch on the next episode, give you a shout out. So hey, get involved, man.
Right. Shout out to everybody that came through. Music Fiend, Overnight Wizzy, FMF Radio. I can't even, my joint keep refreshing. I can't even stroll up no more. But yeah, shout out to everybody that came through. I'm gonna give y'all a follow. Everybody that said something in the chat, we appreciate y'all listening. Make sure y'all come back and check us out. We got some more sports topics, some more heated debates for y'all on Friday show at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're gonna close out with some let's see who we got. We're gonna close out with some We're gonna close out with some Shy Glizzy, what you talking about, and Big Crit Devent. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Yo.
Hold on, man. We'll see y'all on Friday. My bad. Make sure y'all come back, like Craig said, the Smokey. Come back on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. That was Ballgame Banter, episode 7. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.